don't have like a heavy weapons specialist or somebody who's going to pull out a whole bunch of guns and go crazy, but that's okay. Ricard, are you going to join us in the game?
Yeah, when I get my paperwork done.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Alright, well, for the most part, at the moment, this is going to be like some just, simple role play and backstory. Anybody who wants to learn more about Shadowrun, I put a timeline in Discord. There's a map of what North America looks like in there. There's also a map in here. And there's also a interesting description of Seattle, like the different neighborhoods and such.
I got a controversial backstory.
Okay.
I wasn't born, I was baked in a magic oven by a witch. And once she died, I gained my freedom. So I don't have a belly button, I was born naturally. Does this give me any different stats than normal human? No. Except for the belly button thing.
There you go.
Sorry for being late, guys. Also, I think it might be Highland.
You're fine. Alright.
Yeah, Drake got done explaining all your secrets about your character. How you have an axe fetish.
So, you guys barely know each other. About 3 months ago, you guys got called together and you did a very short run together, just enough to like actually know each other a little bit.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, play Pac-Man.
When you guys were done with the run, there was a little bit of heat, so you went back to your respective cribs and hideouts and like hung low for about 3 months. Now, the money is kind of low. It's time for another gig. You guys get a call from somebody who says they'd like to hire you as a group, and they want you to meet them at the Dirty Dingo Gentlemen's Club.
Seems like a reputable establishment. Yep, if ever I heard one. They got great Tuesday specials. So I heard from a friend.
Alright. So, before you guys go, is anybody doing like some checking out the Dirty Dingo, or are you guys just going?
I'm gonna check it out.
Alright.
I'll help her check it out.
4.
Okay.
Common knowledge.
It's down in the Barrens. It's kind of a rundown place, but it's also a neutral spot. There's generally a couple off-duty knight-errant security. Oh shit! Who is that?
Knight-errant? What the hell? You didn't say this place was fancy.
Alright, Knox. Knox knows all the details. So Knox, one of the things that you know is this place does not have internet, like there's no web or AR on the premises. It is strictly low tech. You cannot get in there and hack it. Nobody can get into the camera systems and watch you. It is the security is really good, but about 100 years old.
Okay.
It's low tech on purpose because it pretty much makes it unhackable. There's no augmented reality or anything. They have a troll bouncer who's an ex-street samurai. He's pretty chill, and they generally have a couple off-duty night errant police officers working as extra security that are moonlight.
What do I roll to do scouting after?
Depends. Alright. That is... Are you going just using astral sight, or are you actually leaving your body and going to go look astrally?
Well, if we're not going there now, I'm gonna have to go in there astral, look around, see if there's any, super, whatchamacallits to come back.
Alright. Magical secure. Well, on that, what I want you to do is I want you to make an occult roll.
Okay, cool. I got Benny that going on that my first one would be shit. Here we go. Holy crap. 17.
Okay, so you go astral. One of the things that you have to know is really, really old buildings you can't just walk through. They create their own astral space. And you can't walk through living things. There's a lot of people who have, plants and such growing on windows, so you can't just go in through a window. This place has a little bit of magical security, but you sneak in, somebody opens the door, and astrally you just go in. You look around, and with that, you don't get to read anything, but you get a feeling from the building. This place is kind of old and dirty, but the people treat each other well, and there's very little bullshit tolerated here. There is an old mage that lives upstairs and does minimal security. There's a couple watchers that are permanently floating around, but you did so good, you just zipped around them, they didn't see you.
Well, I'll go back to the group and tell them, well, the place is somewhat magically defended, but there are no, spirits waiting to eat us in the actual plane, things from death traps, so seems legit.
Cool.
Alright. But it is fairly high security. There are cameras all over the place, but they're low-tech cameras.
Well, I ain't gonna be able to hack shit.
Nope.
That's what they want out here.
So you get a little legwork. You're fairly certain that nobody's, it's not a place to ambush somebody. It's a neutral ground that is probably pretty safe for business. So when it's time to actually go on down there, let's see. Neon buzzes overhead like insects chewing on electricity. The dirty dingo sits crammed between a burned-out laundromat and a pawn shop that's definitely a front for something else. Its sign flickering blue, white, like a dying heart monitor. You can see from the open door that the inside is thick with scent smoke and cheap cologne. A chromed troll bouncer scans you with bored expression that says he's seen every kind of trouble walk through these doors, and most of them got left on stretchers. you're hit with a mix of pounding bass, dancing bodies, and the warm red glow of the dingo's signature lighting. A message pings on Ricard's wrist phone. It says, Booth 7, don't look around, don't stall.
I'll pass that on.
Alright. Give me just a minute.
Alright, I'll go over there full swagger man on. By that, I just mean swagger over.
Alright, there you guys go. You are on the table. So, the booth that you're looking for is the top left corner. Here, I've even, here you go. A little eye candy for you.
Ooh. Apparently I can't move my finger. Don't.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Ownership. Oh, because you are set to observer instead of.
Ah.
Pick your phone up, I'm just
How's that?
There we go.
Alright, you guys walk up, and there's an elf sitting there. Early 30s, cargo pants, cheap armored jacket over a suit. Looks like he hasn't slept right in weeks, and his fingers are twitching from a little too much stim. He's constantly scanning the exits, and his drinks are sitting on the table untouched. Everybody give me a notice check, please.
Actually, you're using the Shadowrun Returns portrait.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, like you're all moving there, you got up.
Alright, Axel, Sprocket, and Knox.
What are we rolling?
Notice.
Notice. And you're on the other side of the room. And it keeps calling me helpless up the stage. I just can't fuck it.
That's interesting. We have a nervous stripper, a puzzled stripper, and a remorseful stripper. Not emotions
Yeah,
that
very
look
civilian
from
and bad civilian, too.
strippers.
Alright.
The remorseful stripper knows her mother, probably her father. Yeah, her mother's the nervous stripper.
Oh.
So, what you guys glean from this, especially the guys who got raises, is there's a sharp intelligence behind the eyes of this dude, but he holds himself like someone who expects somebody to jump out and just like smack him upside the head or kill him. He's like, he's tapping his middle finger, and then he rubs his metal data jack repeatedly. You get the feeling, like, emotional vibe off of him is desperation, hope, and survivor's guilt for some weird reason.
I'll strike up a conversation. First time in a low-tech place?
No. I'm Mr. Steelhawk. Thanks for coming. I know the Dingo isn't exactly high class, but it's neutral ground, and right now, neutral is the only safe thing I've got.
You gonna drink that? Is the one that drinks it wrong, and I just down it. Okay, so what's your trouble and why you hiring us? Come on.
Well, I used to work for Ares Microtech, Matrix Integrity Division. Quiet job, routine, till I found something I wasn't supposed to. A glitch. A ghost. I stole the only hardware key that could access it. Pretty freaking stupid of me. Got a team together and I was going to go extract it. Once I had the info, I figured it would cover my ass and I'd be safe. Because I found it accidentally, but that wouldn't have stopped them from geeking me. Well, put together this team, the whole team got whacked. That's horrible. The only good thing that came from it is, at the moment, I'm pretty certain Ares thinks I'm dead too, and I intend to keep it that way until I can get something to cover my ass. That's where you guys come in. I need you guys to break into the Ares Seattle data center and steal the information using the key. Then maybe I can figure out what the hell it is and get some leverage to get them off my ass. There is a slight problem though. I don't have a lot of new yet. Not after what happened. But I've got gear. I've got a direct load of gear. My old crew's kit. The stuff they didn't live long enough to use. I don't like paying with the
Your
toy.
application to join the company Drill Arias has been accepted.
What the hell?
Don't worry about my thing.
But I'd rather see them keep a new team alive than collect dust in the basement. Here, he sends you guys a list to your phone. Hold on. Just a second.
Torn Tools, new events Red Lotus.
The director of Drill Arias has changed your rank to mill operator. And one more event.
Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is the list of gear that he has, including a GMC extended Bulldog, which is like a big bread truck van that's modified for running.
Right on.
He's like, I've got a little cred if there's something not on the list you need for the job. And while you're there in the data servers, if you guys manage to snag some extra info and want to make some side deals, that's not a problem. As long as you're relatively quiet and don't create too much noise on this, it's whiz. Now, from this, I'll be able to get some money and pay you after the fact, and then I'll be able to hire you for some other gigs in the future.
Completely equitable.
All right.
Are you sharing the stuff with us?
Yeah. Can you not see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. I think like some of the stuff that you guys may need, like the med kits, are definitely cool. Bug scanners, jammers, stuff like that. Micro transceivers. He's got some stimulant and trauma patches. He's got little micro transceivers, and he's got a bunch of neat little stuff. He's got some extra weapons in there. I mean, most of you guys should be fairly good with your weapons, but there's some extra in there. And apparently, the music's really popping. You got the ladies up on stage are really going at it pretty good to this music.
I got my sound suppression on. It's only listening to conversation level stuff.
Alright. So you guys don't need to grab stuff now. What I will do is I will make this list. I will configure ownership so you guys can look at it whenever you want and grab stuff, so you can grab stuff later if needed. I will move it down to the players folder instead of it being in the GM's folder. So now you guys can go into the journal and look and see what's in there at your leisure.
And we get this after we're done, right? Not before?
Huh?
We get this after we complete the mission?
Before.
Oh, okay then.
No, yeah, use this for the mission.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any money up front. He's not flush with creds, but he does have this equipment from his last crew. So.
Oh, you guys want to do this? Something I can use.
Well, I'll take the GMC Bulldog, just because.
The extra stuff that you guys don't use, like like all of the extra guns and shit that you don't use, for people who don't grab a lot of equipment, it will bump up your wealth die one stage for 3 gates.
Nice.
Like, I don't think there's a lot of stuff in there for Axel, and I don't think that, but, the auto docks and the stimulant patches and the stuff like that isn't bad. Some smoke grenades. And you can use that to go buy other stuff. That reminds me. In the player section, there's a chart. If you have, currently, you guys, it'll bump you up to having a wealth of a D8. Except for Necron, it will bump him up to a wealth of a D10. Anything that you want to buy that is 500 new yen or less is just free. It's an auto success. To buy something that's 1,000 yen, roll a 4 or better. Instead of keeping track of money all the time, I figured this would be a little bit easier.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah. he's like, timetable-wise, I'd like you to get this done within, like, 9 days, 2 weeks tops, please. Is that okay with you, chummers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doable with me. Alright. He's like, he gets up and he does like a little like nervous half bow thing and says, alright, well, this is a number where that can be reached, and he actually hands you something archaic. He hands you a piece of paper with numbers on it.
I'll take it.
Hold on.
And before we pick that up, I check if there's a spell on it.
Well, you can while it's in my hand. I just took it.
Yeah, but yeah, you can go astral and do an occult check.
Oh no, he hit the diarrhea spell on her card.
It's called a business card. Fucking hate magic users.
Yeah, they put the I cast astral. Does it really have the diarrhea spell on it?
No, it does not. This guy is a decker. He wouldn't know a spell unless it smacked him in the face.
Ah, we would not smell the spell. Okay, I'll swap.
Alright.
When the guy's leaving, I'm gonna scan and make sure nobody is like tracking at him, looking at him, following him.
Alright. Make a notice check for me, please.
I don't know, maybe some of the hookers might latch onto him days and out.
Yeah, but hookers will latch onto anyone that looks like they got money.
Especially this guy. Oh well.
It doesn't look like anybody's paying any extra attention to him. You guys are drawing a little bit of a crowd of people like looking at you out of like the side of their eyes and shit like that, because, well, you are obviously a group of dangerous individuals. And
I grab the nearest, excuse me, sorry to interrupt, grab the nearest waitress, and I like point at them without letting them know. The people that are watching go, put strong drinks on each of those tables and drop, give her like 10 cred. Will that do it? Or you need more? Is that like, yeah. And like, and quickly, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And turn them away from us.
I doubt that's gonna help much to give a giant fucking minotaur following us around.
I don't care.
Well, you'd be surprised. You're in a neighborhood where people know not to, like, rubberneck too much. This isn't the first time business has been conducted in here, and it won't be the last. Besides, the dancers are actually moderately attractive and give half a fuck. They're not up there just phoning it in. Alright, so how long do you guys hang out here in the club?
I'm out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah.
Alright.
My guy's gonna run too.
I'll stop by the John. Just,
Hey guys, I'm gonna step away
my
for a
hair.
minute.
Okay.
Alright.
And just see if, like, what it's, just check it from this angle and make sure there's no mayhem going on. There's always something.
I mean, they have fairly nice bathrooms.
Oh, alright. That's all I need. Hair looks good. Got it.
And there's like VIP rooms and shit back here too.
Alright. I'll, just, pull the curtain back just a little bit. Just check out the general level of what's what. Not peeping Tom or anything, just...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you start doing that, and there's like another troll, like, he gets up and he starts looking at you, like,
I point a finger at him like I get it.
He's like, all right.
Okay. Just one more thing. Yeah, like I think my character should have at least right now in Shadowrun, everyone should start with a D4 in shooting.
Well, you're free, baby.
I mean, honestly, the way your character was set up, shooting was like the least important thing. If you want to take something off something else and give yourself a D4 shooting, go for it, but it ain't free.
Remember, a shot glass is like with athletics is just as good in a bar in some cases.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's mostly just a like a very shooting centric game.
It's a personal
Just put off.
preference. He wants to be able to shoot people.
Yeah. I've done a lot of Savage Worlds characters without shooting at the beginning.
Yeah, well, like I said, Axel, if you want to go in and if you want to take something off, you have a D4 intimidation, you could put that in shooting, or you could switch something else around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remove electronics. My guy's
Electronic?
one of those shamans that, yep.
Electronics is free.
Well, he's got a D6, he can go down to a
Okay, yeah. Oh, cool, yeah.
Oh man, I want to remove it completely, cause
Bro, you're not a shaman today. You're a fucking axe-wielding psychopath. Also, this is the one setting where everyone's supposed to have electronics because it's all smartphones.
You just get that
yeah, but I wanted.
your core skills. So.
Alright.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
just
he wants to be
Guys, please.
I know.
Guys, please, let the GM and the player handle this real quick.
Absolutely.
I mean, there are hindrances. If you want to take a hindrance that says that you started off with no electronics, you can switch your hindrances around. That's not a problem.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't have any hindrances listed for you, but I certainly gave you stuff based off of having hindrances, so yeah, you can.
I was wondering that. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to give you hindrances. So in the you should be able to get into the compendium. Super Shadowrun compendium should be bright green, and the hindrances should be available to you.
Yep.
All right. Alrighty. So you guys have like a week and a half, 2 weeks to do the job. You guys, this is generally when we would start doing some legwork stuff. Do some checking, on the place and see if it had any weaknesses in its security. Now you can do that through, hacking and investigation. You can do that through persuasion and intimidation and people let you know. You can do that through common knowledge. You can do that through stealth and just physically watching what's going on. Or you could do that through drone recon or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sending in a. I'm gonna send in a surveillance drone.
All right.
Can I use an arrow now to spy on people?
Yeah. So for you, roll your spellcasting.
Okay, that's
saw Bob's roll. I did not see John Doe.
Okay, let me try that again.
I mean, it's still. Okay, yeah, there you go. You're
Oh, I got
great.
3. Then do I?
All right. Ricard, Goatman, Spider.
What do you need from me? Or us?
You guys are like doing legwork and trying to figure out how you might be able to get into this corporate building. So whichever you think would work best based off of your character.
I'm going into. Is it open?
No, it is not something that you can just like stroll into. No.
Okay. Is that because of the time of day or because?
No, because you're not a Microsoft. You don't work for Ares Technology.
I do have a
Okay.
contact, Ares Macro Technology Regional Arms and Armor Division.
All right. Well, if you want to, instead of rolling your electronics,
Okay.
you could roll your persuasion or something on that, or you could put Ricard in touch with that since you've already got a couple hits from yourself.
I'll do that.
Okay, if I can get a referral to him, I'll just walk in and, you know, like
Persuasion or intimidation.
a skeleton
Or street
skeleton resume. All right, persuasion. Nope. Nope. I'm going to have. I'll go ahead and just try the penny on that. Just. Yeah, just.
That is a success. Go,
Yeah.
Spider.
I can roll my street cred, I guess.
Yeah, you roll your street cred. You can roll your persuasion, your intimidation.
I have to shake my head.
I do believe you have a much better persuasion than you have street cred.
Yeah, I think I'll try my street cred.
I rolled the same thing. Okay. Well, I guess I rolled a 2, so I should roll worse. But anyway,
Wow.
Guess I'm gonna Benny that. Got a 5.
And when, Steve, you're not back yet, are
in
you?
a row tonight.
I'm just back. Okay. They are doing, oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much better. They are doing legwork, trying to figure out what's going on with the building that they want to go steal stuff from. For you,
Yeah.
that would be either a hacking check or a residence check.
Okay.
Yep. My guy's just gonna try and see if, like, some of the local gangers he hangs out with knows the situation. You know, maybe just around the outside.
Okay, you said a hacking check. Yeah. Not bad, not bad at all. Alright, so you guys go and you do your legwork and you do your homework on this building, and you get together and you sit down to start doing some, planning. These are some of the things that you guys learned. Your sources have told you that the rooftop is understaffed. The last 3 nights, it's been understaffed, and probably about 2 or 3 more nights. The way it's going, something is just not right. There's no redundancy. They're doing the bare minimum. The second thing that you guys learned is they regularly have maintenance crews show up. So if you could get the right credential, you could show up as a maintenance crew potentially. That depends on, if you want to go in through the front lobby. The third item that you find out is there are old utility tunnels connecting to the lower levels. When Ares bought this building, there was a forgotten municipal schematic that reveals a sewer and utility tunnel beneath the facility. It looks like most have been collapsed or sealed, but there's at least one access grate by the loading bay that's been recently disturbed, as if someone opened it or forced it closed. It's a really dirty but open, covert path leading directly into
So what? You cut out there.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. There's a
Yeah.
there's service tunnels underneath connected to the sewers that you guys think that you might be able to get in through. Some of the other information that you guys have found out, and this is not my fault, Spider. I didn't write this part. Well, I didn't name it anyway. They've got a corporate decker named Spider on Matrix Overwatch.
Huh.
Hey.
Well, I didn't name my character Spider, so.
Now, what you're looking for is in a hardened server room on the 3rd floor of this 5-floor building. So, a couple other things that you learned. There's a glitch in Ares scheduling software revealed a pending security shift update. It hasn't triggered yet, but if anything suspicious occurs, the system will deploy an update instantly, calling for fresh cards. So you guys have one shot at doing this. If you guys go in and fail the first time, security is probably going to triple.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Sorry, can you repeat like the first thing? Like I got the maintenance crews and the service tunnel. What was the first one?
The first thing is the security on the rooftop is a little understaffed, especially for Ares.
Okay. I think I got a plan forming here.
Well, I can definitely send the drones down through the sewer to map out a good route to go through.
Yeah, I was thinking something like entry point is gonna be the top for like some of our big guys, and then the guys are in the maintenance try to basically secure the way down, and we're all gonna exit through the sewers and run there. Are the sewers big enough for like a vehicle?
No. So yeah, the rooftop itself the way security looks, there are 2 guards, 1 drone, no noticeable magic on the roof. The roof is a 5-story tall building. There are some other buildings in the area that are low security that are higher. You might be able to rappel down off of a different building or get a squirrel suit, like one of the little flying suits.
I bought mine already.
As long as you can take out the 2 guards and the drone without creating a ruckus.
I can use one of the drones with the sniper rifle. It's got sound suppression and stuff like that.
Alright, Necron, how a single drone, like the stuff that we have or the stuff that the John has, how much weight would it support?
D6 usually standard. Like of the drones that I have access to,
Yeah. It can't carry your Minotaur.
Yeah, they couldn't carry a person. They're pretty loaded down with armor and weapons and gear for their size. Now, the other thing that you guys did learn is getting into the Matrix from outside is pretty dang tough. They have very, very high security Matrix-wise. Their magical security is probably their weakest front. They are a technology firm anyway, so that makes a little bit more sense.
I mean, I can send in some elementals along with the drones and we go through the roof for the tunnel. You guys want to go high or low?
Well, he wants to go high. It's coming from the roof.
The roof has like the weakest entry point that we can try.
Okay, in theory, I can get enough elementals to maybe fly you over there. It'll suck up a chunk of my magic, but once you and our tech guys are inside, I doubt you're gonna meet much resistance that can stand up to you.
Yeah, that's like kind of the main point is just try to rush down from top to bottom.
I can get you on the roof with magic and bullshittery, and then you can just walk your way in there. How's that guy sound?
As the GM, I do want to point out that yes, you could use magic and do that, but also with the grapple guns and such that you have, you could probably just like zip line it. Like, I don't know if you've ever played like Ghost Recon or Battlefront or anything like that, like the metal zip lines that they have.
Oh, there you go. You have zip line.
Yeah, that might be the way to go.
Grapple gun.
So, are you guys going relatively quick while the while you know security is low, or are you going to wait?
We're gonna go as soon as possible when we get ready to beat stuff, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. ASAP. Alright. Well, let's see. We're going to assume that you guys... Alright. So, there's a couple buildings on either side of it. One of them is like a restaurant that has apartments above it. How you guys, are you guys just gonna like use grapple guns and go up the back? Or are you gonna like bluff your way inside? Or are you just gonna pay somebody to go up and like hang out on the roof?
How much is paying somebody?
Depends on how good a persuasion roll you make.
Okay. Here we go. John Doe's incredibly handsome, incredibly bullshit face. First, spellcasting, the charm my roots my charm. Boots treat. Snake eyes. Oh my god, I turned myself into a toad. Someone else do the persuasion. I turned into the goblin. So what if you are? Someone else handle it. It's like a fish allergy. Or we could just do the graphic thing and skip talking to people. I don't know.
Persuasion again. I thought that's what we were doing. Persuade.
Yeah. Well, that's much better. A little persuasion, a little money, and you find that there's an old couple. Yeah, there's an old couple that's having some problem with the rent, and they'll like give you the passcode to the back door so you can go up to the roof. You give them a little bit of creds, and they're happy.
Works for me.
Alrighty then. So, you guys actually come out. We put you on the map, and then I will bring you guys over. So weird. Okay, I see how I gotta do that.
What the?
My computer, like, I moved the mouse to go do something, and it, like, zigged all the way into the corner and friggin' turned the damn game off.
No, it's trying to bring up Star Wars for me right now.
Yeah, hold on a second. I will fix that. That was freaking weird. My computer is possessed sometimes. I'm sorry about that, gentlemen. Alright, who am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Arden, apparently. Yeah.
I return.
Alright. Hold on, let me put a couple guards. And there's a drone flying around up there. Can you guys see the guards and the drone that I put up there?
Oh, are these what you're talking about?
Nope.
Over
That
here?
is
Over here?
that's on drones. Yeah.
I see nothing else. I just see there's a roof and everything else is black.
Okay. Hold on.
Now I don't see my token. You dragged it in the darkness. And it disappeared.
I see the top left, I guess, because all the way to the left, I can see myself on the roof. That's about it. And there's one cowardly corpse. Oh, I'm sorry for Mr. Oh, corpse deck. I thought you said corpse. I was like, the guy's named corpse, and then a shy corpse. So that's all I see the guard was.
Does that help at all?
No.
I added lightning.
Well, dude, I can see you. Okay, here we go. Can you see now? Oh, okay. Can't see anything on the roof? Okay. Oh, there's a wall on the roof. That's why.
Yeah, I had.
Anything past the roof. Maybe a
That's
wall.
all I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make this map. So hold on a second. Let me move you guys over.
Yeah, move us over the wall.
Oh, now I can see.
Yeah, I can see everything until, you know.
Alright, so there's a couple guards, and further on down, behind some of the other stuff, there's a flying drone. That is literally three floors below the roof that you are on when you guys were over here. I didn't realize they had made that as separate
move without colliding with the wall. Oh, yeah, never mind. I can, but, I can't get off of these air ducts, or whatever they are. There you go.
Alright, let me put you over here so you can see where the drone is. I actually put you like almost on the drone.
Yep.
I'll move that drone a little bit forward so it's a little easier to see.
Oh, it's blocked by the air conditioning units.
Yeah. Really well done maps. I just didn't realize they were going to be this complicated for people's vision. Alright. So, below you on the roof, you guys make it up to the roof and peer down and can see this stuff. I'm not going to have you make stealth rolls up until that point. After that, in order to take out these guards and the drone, you gotta tell me how you're doing it, and, you know, in what stealthy way or whatever.
Somebody has a silenced sniper rifle?
Yep.
Necron does.
Okay. Well, he's kind of like the go man then. I would follow up with fan of knives. That's not the edge. Just what I'm throwing. And
Well, here's the question. You need to take out all three of them rapidly.
right.
Anybody who's got like a Viper sliver gun can do that. That has a silencer built into it, or your knives, or the throwing axes,
My dark pistol?
Yeah.
or the dart pistol. All of that stuff is quiet, but all of that stuff is short range. In order for that to work, it would work better if you guys like crawled down onto this roof and got a little closer.
I got a Ruger Super Warhawk. I'm gonna assume that's not,
A Ruger Super Warhawk is like a 40.
That is a hand cannon.
Yeah,
okay, but the Parashield Dart Pistol,
that is very quiet. Very short range, though.
okay, and let's see what oh, that's not me, that's the other guy.
I've got a sliver gun.
I'll meet you within range from the roof. It's 12 is the short range.
These guys have like normal like corp armor, right?
Yeah, these guys are like fairly normal everyday corpse security. We're talking like probably 4 points of armor.
Mm-hmm. So who's gonna take care of the drone? That's the thing that like knives and sliver guns don't work.
Yeah.
Well, can't the Technomancer just, hack it with magic techno powers?
Question.
The Technomancer can cast blindness on it or an illusion on it and screw up its senses so it can't see you.
I mean, yeah, or do you just want to blast the shit out of it? Because I can technically just throw down a bolt that's very big and very, air-based, so kind of silent will hit the thing.
I think you should blinding it sounds great while we're taking care of that.
Yeah,
Blind the machine, kill the meat, kill the machine.
Alright, well, are you going to kill guards or are you going to use non-lethal bullets?
Or my darts.
Wait, we have non-lethal?
Gas grenades?
Well, yeah,
My darts
they
are
have
on this
no
one.
Yeah, darts are non-lethal. Anybody who has a standard gun, shotgun, Ruger Warhawk, anything like that, can say that they have non-lethal ammunition too, and they can switch back and forth. But my personal suggestion would be somebody stealthy go down and get closer to the closest guard. sniper rifle take out the furthest guard away, and the Technomancer try and cast a spell on the drone.
Well, the range on my dart pistol is 12, so he's well within range of the roof. I don't have to go down. Unless
Well,
it's
remember, you're,
for how high the roof is.
the roof is 3 stories above that building.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. You guys have to make some stealth rolls to get down there.
Alright, you want me to take out the furthest one with the sniper, or you want me to take care of their drone first?
I think...
The sniper and Steve use the drone, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of you drones are going down and kill the guy closest to us?
Who's stealthy?
I have a D6.
I have a D6 stealth, but whoever's going, I can hit him with a boost to make him stealthier.
I believe the Minotaur has a stealth of like a D8 or a D8 plus 1.
That's okay, go. You guys jump down there and kill a guy stealthily. Here we go.
Alright, I'm just gonna send out.
Before you go, I'm gonna put good old fashioned boost on you, so. Where's my boost power? Do I have boost? Oh, no, I don't. That's so weird. Someone else got it. Okay. Oh.
Now, that being said, if you summon an air elemental, you can get an air elemental to pull somebody down there super quiet, but...
Okay, I'm gonna summon an air elemental, the big wind, and have him go take out that guy. I got an 8.
So who am I? This is stealth on Goatman, the troll.
Yeah.
Now, how big did it gotta go? Normal size or not use small?
You use the small elemental while you're an novice.
Good. Can you drag them on the thing? It won't let me drag them off.
Oh, that should have let you pull something. Hold on. Do you want a air elemental?
I'm all small, yeah.
Okay. Now, because of the fact that you got a raise on your casting, it would either cost you half, or you can pick one attribute of theirs and boost it for free.
Can I just go to the standard and make them resilient, or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll take the standard and make them resilient.
Alright.
Goatman, did my boost stealth apply to? Because I don't see it in the chat. The application, I don't see.
Nobody.
Just the roll.
Yeah, it's on his character.
Oh, I can open up this too.
Yeah, it didn't show up in the chat for some reason or another, but it's on his character.
Okay, so.
Goat, you gonna roll a stealth for me, please?
Okay.
Is that good enough?
Hold on, let me see what the guard notices. Yeah, he's not paying attention. The other guy's off to the distance. You can sneak up to literally where you are, like on the map, and he doesn't know you're there, so you have the drop on him.
Okay. Let me see here.
Oh, he's cowardly too. That should help.
I'm gonna use my throwing axe on him.
Alright. Now, are you killing him or are you knocking him unconscious? I'm not going to make a penalty. You can throw the axe so it's blunt and knock his ass unconscious if you wish.
Give it the back end or the hilt or something.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me just see here.
That being said, you are ambidextrous with 2 weapons and you have an extra action, so technically you could throw 3 axes at him in one shot.
Where's my fucking... but the drone's been blinded, right?
No, this is all happening at the same time. While you're doing this, I need Steve to cast a blind spell.
Okay, so instead of me throwing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and jump out from cover here, all the way to this guy, and then I'm basically gonna wrestle him to the ground and try to like choke him out.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright.
Yeah, Greg, you're still gonna have to put the guy on the map for me. I can't do it.
There's an air elemental like right next to you.
So
Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's making me target him instead of letting me be him. Yeah, I can't control him at all. If I can control Sparta, he's weird.
oh, finally, like there's a reticle here. Nice.
Try that.
Try what?
Try now.
Yeah, it's making me target the guy instead of doing anything else.
Alright, no problem. Give me a second.
It don't matter. Goat's gonna kill the guy and we're gonna send him on afterwards. Alright, come on, Goat, do your thing. You can do it.
I'm just gonna roll fighting or stealth for this one. Right?
Fighting and damage.
Fighting with the drop.
You got +4 because you bumped him on the head stealthily, so that's an 11. And do we bother rolling damage, or we just say the guy's knocked out?
No. You have somebody with a D12 strength punching somebody out of no. Yeah, we're doing. He's unconscious.
Yeah, man, you did the Austin Powers judo shot.
The drone is currently blind and doesn't know that it's blind. It thinks that everything is fine because his version of blindness is basically doing a feedback loop on it.
Yeah, let's see if the network can make the shot, get that last guy.
I wonder if you can see the street below here. That's pretty cool. I don't know why they couldn't do that for the roof we were on, but whatever.
Alright. So basically you guys have a unconscious dude over here. You have a guy that you took out with a rubber bullet. I mean, I imagine a sniper rifle rubber bullet to the head is still gonna hurt for like a week. And you currently have a drone that's blind. If somebody as it goes by, Axel, you can just grab it and pull it down and rip the wiring out of it.
Okay. Well, what's next? You guys want her in, or?
The doors are over here. Right behind where the drone is.
I'm gonna kind of maybe send one of my elementals and stay in the back, because, yeah, I got no tech experience. I don't want to go in there and accidentally old man him up.
Apparently I can't go diagonal. There you go. Going diagonal around the corner doesn't work, apparently.
Alright. So,
Yeah, one of the doors is gone. Oh, never mind. It's blocked by the shrub.
yeah, whoever made this map was, like, interesting as far as that stuff goes. So you guys peek in and see on this floor that there are 2 elevators, and there does not appear to be anybody actually in there.
There's 4 doors. Oh wow, you just went through a closed door. That's interesting. Or did you drag him?
I dragged him.
Okay.
Drug me in there, I just left the man up and do everything myself.
There's also a camera, at least on the map. And it's actually there.
Damn it. You stay out there. Bad girl. No biscuit. Alright, Steve, they are right, there is a camera in the corner. You're gonna have to cast either an illusion or a blind spell on that. We're talking about the drone?
No, camera.
There's a drone in the back right corner.
Oh, did I spend points on something before the game started? Because that spell I cast said it was only 3 points, but I had 11 out of 20.
Oh no, that's the combat testing, you guys.
Alright.
Yeah, you should be at 17.
Oops.
Ooh, barely, but you have an illusion in front of you real quick. The intel tells you that you can go down the either one of the elevators on the left. You just need somebody to open up the electronic lock on them real quick. It's real simple. It's like an electronic check target number 4.
I got a maglock key. Does that work?
Yeah, it'll give you a bonus to your electronic skill.
Okay. I will. So, electronic 6. 3, 4. Okay, so. What's the bonus?
What level passive?
It's, hold on a second, the gear is, it gets, mag 4.
Oh, okay, that's a +4 bonus.
Okay.
So don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Alright, you call up the elevator without setting off any alarms, and head in the elevator. You guys are trying to make it down to the 3rd floor. That being said, are we taking any interesting steps? Like, Steve, that now might be a good time to try and get into the computer system to see through their cameras.
Alright, I send the Watcher Spirit down there to tell me what's there and to report back.
Alright, summon a Watcher Spirit for me, please.
They don't actually. Do I still got my elemental?
Yeah,
Can he do that?
yeah, you can go down there and scout.
Alright, send him down there to scout.
tells you that the data server floor itself seems to have no occupants.
Okay, so, what? Well, the spirit doesn't see any living people down there. It doesn't seem to be. Which means there's probably a bunch of electronics wrapped in drones and shit. Because there's no way air can kind of leave their floor completely protected. You expect something.
Yeah.
May not be people, but there may be like a robot sentry gun or something down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of too.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some Ace Decker guy who's trying to get his life signature, so he might get it down the street for drones.
I put on my respirator, fiddle with my goggles or glasses. Can't see sunglasses.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna be. I can cast an illusion and make us all look like, well, not all look like the guards out front. I can look like the guard out front, one or a guy. But I don't think that's gonna work for them coming out of the same elevator.
Well, I'm gonna start running the jammer, and I'll set it so it doesn't interfere with our stuff.
Okay. Let's do it.
That damn ain't magical thing to put smite on us, but we'll have to wait and see.
I'm going to attempt to hack into the system.
Yes,
so we can start.
Okay. You're a technomancer, so you gotta go lick it. No, you look too hard, Steve! That's curtail!
Oh, you just set off.
Wow, what a 5?
Yeah, but you gotta do
Oh,
that
because you got
once.
+4.
Yeah. Yeah, the +4 to the he curtails. Oh, no.
So,
The connection power out of the sea.
We're here too early to.
Look to open socket.
alright, so what happens is you do not trigger a full alarm, you do trigger passive alarms, which will make people like more likely to be alert and looking around, and electronics and such more likely to be looking around.
Well,
So it's harder to spot. Yeah, it's you haven't completely screwed the pooch, but people are like, hey, you know, the wiring just, you know, and somebody went, well, it might be something, or it might be mice chewing on the damn wires again. Who knows?
Doesn't the Decker or hacker have to be on site to get what we want?
No.
Okay.
no.
So what are we here for then?
You guys are trying to go to the hardened server core to steal a shard that has information on it, and you guys have an access key, but in order to do it, you have to physically go into the security server. You know, like,
And we know the floor, right?
yes, this is on the third floor.
Well, let's just can we start moving down there?
No, we're in the elevator down there. But Steve
Yeah,
tried
I
to
was
hack and he blew himself up.
Yeah, he was trying to hack and get in there, and that didn't work. So you accessed the panel, and it did not work. You can, when you go downstairs, you can try it again, but that access panel is fried, and definitely will not let you in, Steve. You will have to do it once you guys go downstairs.
Okay, so
Fair enough.
I have my briefcase open.
are we there yet?
I got drawing.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll put you guys in the elevator now. which is interesting, trying to get you guys all to fit.
Well, you don't all know one elevator, do we? Oh, we do. Okay.
I mean, no, you guys can go in 2 separate elevators if somebody else wants to make another electronics roll.
Okay.
I can make an electronics roll.
Alright.
I'll assist him.
Alright.
+1 to your roll.
Alright, this time you guys managed to open that up without too much of a problem.
Okay, I'll be going to the other elevator. There we go.
This double elevator doors, like being opened and closed, is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's very weird. Oh, well.
There's only one up here, but there's 2 down here for some reason.
No, I got two too. You just hit them. Well, I got in here. That's cool. Okay, so Ricardo's going with me.
Oh,
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna put a in that the elevator itself is empty if someone looks in. So whoever's in here, it's gonna look like an empty elevator when they look in.
Alright. I don't know who went on what elevator, I just threw you guys on elevators.
Okay. There we go. 7. So this whole elevator looks empty.
Alright. There is a camera in the corner over here. So you have the choice of Steve can try and cast an illusion spell on it, or you can try and hack the system again.
Can I cast illusion
I
on
can
it?
also cast illusions too.
Yeah, you guys can do that as well.
Okay. Here's my second illusion spell. Oh, he's already used one for
30
one?
points, then.
I have 30 points, but it's Doc. I should have at least 20 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Spider-Man.
I can do that.
No? Okay, well, if that's the case. I'm going to target myself and put on deflection. And
Is that enough?
with a rage, it does both melee and range. So, yeah.
Alright. Well, you guys get out, and since we are running a smidgen late, I'm not going to have you run around on the whole map. I'm going to I need you guys to make notice checks. If you guys happen to have electronics and such like that, if somebody wants to make electronics checks to aid whoever's making the notice checks,
Will do. So,
woo!
come on.
Well, my notice is... Good God.
Where is the electronic?
Yes.
Nice.
So, additional 1. Well, I'm sure there's, with all the rolls, it's +3,
I
right?
have a D4.
Oh yeah, you guys are fine.
Okay, so with all the ads, I got 14.
So, you guys find out the good news and the bad news about this floor at about 2 o'clock in the morning. There are no guards. There are no magic. There are, however, laser trip sensors and motion detectors and Fletcher mats.
not going there.
Well, that's not always the case, because if somebody can turn off the laser trip sensors and the motion detectors, you could put your arms on either side of the hallway and like shimmy past doing athletics. So what we're going to do real quick is we are going to do a small dramatic task.
Okay. I gotta turn off the music and focus. There we go.
Alright, we'll skip the drones and the air elementals, sorry. Let me take those,
Sure.
because they're not very helpful with this.
Bob is. He might be.
Alright.
It might be easier just to give Necron a +1 to get Bob and move on.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. Nice. So, between laser trip sensors, motion sensors, and pressure mats, did everybody get their Benny?
No, not yet. I'll give it to him.
Well, it looks like they're slowly filtering in.
No, that's because I'm doing it manually.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Everybody got a Benny.
Alright. So, Seth, how are you going about this dramatic task? To get past pressure mats and laser sensors and motion detectors.
Okay, so we only need one guy to actually go on there, right?
Yeah, and the guy that needs to go in there is your hacker.
Who's our hacker? What's his name?
That would be Steve. That would be Knox. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Please don't judge me. I take out what looks like a big ass pile of grease, and I put magic grease all over him, so it will, and the lasers won't break. The illusion will be the lasers will kind of like go through connecting. Ideally, this will, ideally just make them harder to spot and trick one of the lasers.
Alright.
But I guess I'll have to do, you want occult, or do you want spellcasting, or do you want the athletics to really rub it in?
Spellcasting, please.
Okay, but yeah, I'm covering you in grease. Magic grease, I swear.
To make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I checked, grease is
You're a
grease.
magic person, but yes, this will protect you from lasers so you won't die. Okay, skills, spellcasting, D10 +1, and I got a 8, so that's a successful raise, turning the Joker.
That's just 2 successes.
2 successes.
Oh, 2 successes. And then we'll move on to the end and go to the knock.
Alright. Knox, what are you actually doing to help bypass the security?
I'm gonna see if I can hack it and knock it out.
Okay, make a nice little hacking check for me. You've already done a crit failure. I hope you got that like out of the way for the rest of the game.
That's my goal.
Yeah, man, he's fully lubricated. He has to succeed.
got 19. That's more than 2.
That is
Hey,
great.
oh, you can have 3? Okay.
Yeah.
So I just
This is a fairly simple one, so 3 is max.
rocket.
Alright, you have made up for your other hacking. You realize that this is a different system, and once you adjusted, you were able to slide right into the basement.
We should be at 5 successes.
We should be at 5, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Sprocket, what are you doing?
Alright, Sprocket, you have a +1 to whatever you're doing because Bob is helping you. What you doing?
Necron, you gotta talk on what you're doing.
Oh, sorry. I am going to. I'm gonna roll electronics.
There's 1.
Alright. That brings you up to 6.
Adrian.
So what are we trying to do again here?
We're doing a dramatic task. Just pick a skill and roll
Yeah,
it.
you are trying to bypass physical and electronic security. It's motion sensors, pressure plates, and laser. What do you got for us, Arden?
Can I use my faith?
Of course.
Or Adrian in this case?
Yeah, sorry.
Why is the drone shooting grenades?
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, that would kind of mess up the security right there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
What are you doing with your faith to help bypass this stuff? Are you casting illusions? Are you trying to, use your magic to break something? Are you trying to boost somebody so they're better to, get past it athletically?
Let's see do illusion.
Alright.
I don't see his roll. Did he roll?
It's up above.
You roll a 5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah, it's above the mini grenade.
Okay. Alright, Axel.
Alright, physical adept of doom, go. What are you doing to help bypass the security?
I have no idea. My character is not built for this.
Intimidating!
You can be notice or guard or whatever.
You could literally pick somebody up and throw them past the pressure plates.
Athletic.
Yeah, any volunteers?
Yeah,
We're just like.
I'll volunteer.
Okay. Alright, let's go for it.
It doesn't happen until the story's complete. So it's just part of the story. It's a line in the dramatic task.
Okay.
Bro, we're interrupting everyone, let people get the jokes off? God.
Hey, please, please, please.
You
No.
are the one.
Alright, athletics.
Okay, that's 1.
That's not too bad. That brings you up. You're halfway there already. Alright, Helix. How are you helping out?
With what the problem is. Thievery.
Alright. The
There's
magic,
3.
magic power of the Force.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Holy Christ.
Just continue.
Fuck it.
Bob will try and notice.
Are we ignoring the -2 on clubs?
Yeah, I forgot to mention anything about it, so yeah. This is a fairly easy matrix. This is a fairly easy run to, like, lead you into a false sense of security. I mean, get you, your toes dabbled in wet.
Alright.
I will use repair.
Alright.
Completely appropriate.
I'll throw a Benny on that. And that's where it's going to stay.
Alright. You didn't help, but you didn't hurt either.
Hurt.
Speaking of hurt,
So we gotta do different skills each time. So, there we go. I'm gonna pull out a book and research how this security system is done. And flex my full frontal ability.
sounds good.
That's a 7, so that's 1.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, Hard Knocks Life. You did hacking last time. What are you doing this time?
I'm gonna do electronics. See if I can't find some way to knock out the power.
Okay. Now with that rolled.
I'm gonna Benny that.
Mm.
Well, that has not exactly helped things. Regard, what is Felix doing?
Electronics.
Alright.
Oh, Benny.
Alright, that gets you back up to 12 successes.
Okay. And end of turn. Axel.
Alright, Axel, what you doing there, bud?
You're muted or not in.
Go.
Yep. Oh. You guys can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Great, now I sound like an old cell phone commercial. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I'm good. But anyway.
Notice? Strength check? I don't know.
I'm gonna try strength check this. Only my best one.
Alright.
Yes, two.
Not bad.
Alright. Adrian.
Probably like sneak across with stealth, I guess.
Okay.
If I can find it. Yeah, there it is. To the top for some reason.
Come on, 2 successes.
see. We are gonna try electronics. There we go.
Alright. That is the last of what you needed.
Cool.
Alright. You guys sit there and essentially it's a pain in the ass to get you through this map. But the map itself, it opens up into a couple hallways, and then there are server rooms. Just like rows and rows of like the standing servers with the hard drives and all the wires all over the place. And on the other side of that is a locked, hardened room. You guys managed to bypass all of the security and make it into that room. You guys have an electronic passcode key that was given to you by the person who hired you. So you know exactly what you're looking for, and you got a key to get into it. You get that data without a problem. While you are here, do you snoop around and try and get any other information that you might be able to sell on the black market?
Yes. All I roll.
Well, if you were the hacker, you would roll hacking.
Okay.
Inside the server room itself, security is actually, like, nobody thought that you were going to physically be able to bypass all of that security. So security itself is fairly lax. There are no penalties to roll your hacking in here. That is a success with a raise. You managed to find some juicy data on a deal. It's a time-sensitive deal. They're putting a bid in on a contract next week, and you know what they are going to bid. You can sell this information to their competitors so they can underbid them.
Right on.
That should get you guys a nice little chunk of change. Now, how are you guys getting out of here? Are you going back up through the roof? Or are you going down into the basement and trying to go through the sewer system?
I thought that was our plan, is to get out through the sewer system. And the van is sitting at the exit. Was it
Alright.
that it?
Yeah. That is, I mean, you can do that, but you also know that the guards are probably still unconscious upstairs.
Yeah, but how do we get out the roof? Why?
Grapnel guns, wingsuits. I got a wingsuit.
Okay, well, they didn't want to go off the roof, that's fine.
Well, if someone wants to, are we doing the basement or
I say-
either way?
I say roof.
Sounds like the roof, okay?
Okay.
Let's get it, it's cleaner.
Alright.
Sewers, whatever.
You guys manage to backtrack out, and because the guards are still in Nighty-Night Land, and the drone that's up there is on the ground in pieces, I would like, if you guys are either, like, climbing onto the other building and going back down, or if you're rappelling down the side of the building or whatever, regardless of the fact, it's either going to be an athletics check, or if you don't think you can do an athletics check, you could use your wingsuit, you could have Zep's air elemental do some movement back and forth.
I'm alright with my air elemental down, it didn't done shit for me session.
Alright.
To actually do something. Yeah.
Well, he scouted for you.
Yeah, take it back. You scouted for me. Big Smoke, you still earned your smoke today. Still get a cigarette. Right now he's Little Smoke. He has cigarette. But yeah.
I'm searching these guards, taking all their IDs, badges, things like that.
Okay.
Anything that's like...
Leave evidence that we were here?
Yeah, he wants.
They were knocked out. I don't care. It's like the objective was to not kill them.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if they fell asleep on the job and they felt they had to lie about it, they're going to have to lie about their It's just, yeah. I'm not going to overthink it. It's like opportunity, like, you know.
Alright,
Not
so
just armed
you'll
guards.
be naked guys and stuff. Okay.
They're not naked.
alright.
They're in uniform.
Yeah,
What the hell?
so you get some credentials, and you can sell them on the black market for, I mean, not a lot of money, because they're probably only going to be valid for a couple days or a week, but they are viable IDs, and somebody else can, like, you know, spend some of their online credits and shit. You're not going to get a lot of money out of it, but...
I actually am not going to get anything out. I'm just going to throw it in a box. We never know when we need to repurpose from a, it's a
Okay,
template.
so you're saving it for future reference. Okay,
Yeah.
that works too.
Okay. And then athletics off of the building.
Okay, taking their IDs and my girl mustache on them.
Try to penny that. One more time. Oh,
Ugh.
that's full.
Alright, Ricard, were you using, did you have a grapple gun or anything?
Oh, he crit failed. Doesn't he go pancake?
No, he was using Benny's.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't crit. Can you crit fail from Benny's?
No.
Yeah.
Rules of yes.
Okay.
Ignore that.
So, what I might have one Benny if you give me a cred on the dossier I wrote on myself. Just
I
take
mean,
it.
I'm fixing up my own action to catch you. I mean, I don't want you to get hurt.
Anyway.
Alright, but I was asking a question real quick, Ricard, because if you had a grapple gun, you would have had a +2 bonus to your athletics to begin with, so the original roll would have actually succeeded.
Oh, okay. Well, was there a grapple gun in the, because I don't have that on my sheet.
You have to grab it and put it on your sheet.
There were grapple guns inside the stuff, so if you
Yeah.
so instead of spending to re-roll, you
Yeah,
spend
spend
a
the
penny to say
Pull
that,
it off that.
yeah, I've got a grapple gun with me, and a climbing suit. There's a
I don't have the climbing suit. Sorry.
Well, if there was climbing harnesses in the,
Oh, yeah.
in
Yeah,
that
no, that's fine.
So,
Anything that fit in the briefcase.
yeah. So you make it down safely.
Okay.
You guys like tiptoe around the corner. Necron like calls the car and tells the autopilot to meet them on such and such street. And you guys get in the van and everything is good to go.
Oh wait, one last look, see if anything noticing us like street cams or anything like that.
In the alleyway here, let me double check. Let me roll some dice real quick. That is a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for some. Yeah, there was that rolled real low. That rolled a 25. Yeah, the alleyway behind, where between the building and this place, does not have any cameras.
Excellent.
I would now. You guys are fairly certain that after You guys make it down. You guys get in the van, of which I'm gonna. Okay. I'll just do this real quick, so I want you guys to actually, like, see the van. Well, it doesn't really matter. You guys get in the van and you drive away.
As far as that information found, rather than try to like sell it to people to outbid these people, my experience would be that one of the other tangents would be to offer them through a third party that somehow somebody was careless with this information, and as a protection, we'll just take a fee for making sure that didn't get into a competitor's hands.
Sell it back to them, and alright, doing it that way, you guys will actually write down Aries Middle Management as a contact.
Your Asian corporate world experience.
I mean, we already have an R&D management contact from Necron, right?
Yeah, so now you have two different contacts in which is contacts is always a good thing.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys go back and you call Mr. Steelhawk, who is your employer. You let him know that you got what you everything, and everybody on your character sheet, please. I would like you to add. This is temporary, but everybody increase your street cred, the die, by 1, and then give it a +1 bonus. So everybody had a street cred, I believe, of a D6. It should go up to a D +1.
Cool. And what did you say about our wealth die?
After you guys get paid, your wealth die will temporarily increase by 1 stage for the next 3 games.
Okay, and you said the wealth die increased by what for the product that we got offered?
That will give you a +1 bonus to whatever you're rolling. So again, if you had a wealth of a D6, it's gone up to a D8 +1. If you had a D8, it's gone up to a D10 +1, which I believe is Necron, because he's actually rich and doing this because he likes it, not because he needs to.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That being said, everybody gets an advance.
Hey, streetwise or street cred?
It's supposed to be street cred. If it says streetwise, then I made your character, that's the early version of it, and I would ask you to please go in and edit it so it says street cred.
No, you do that because the GM, players shouldn't edit skills. It makes things wonky.
Okay, well, who on their character sheet has street cred and who has streetwise?
I got street cred.
I
Cred.
think I'm the only one with streetwise, but
Okay. I will go in on your character sheet and accept that. Doughy John.
hell yeah. I got my elemental smelling pink goods, but that goes away.
Alright. So, we will deal with the fallout and meeting meeting up and doing all of that other stuff next week. I think we had a fairly productive evening.
Oh yeah. Got a job done.
Got a job done without killing anybody. You came close to being screwed up with the your hacker having some real bad luck.
Yeah, but always out here.
Was there a language in this thing? I remember when we were making this, they had a language. It was
Your languages, I believe you put them in the About section in the notes.
the notes. Where would notes be?
In the Advanced tab.
Okay. Yeah, but all I have is when I go to about, they don't have, all it has is advanced. And there's notes and other things.
It's all in the about section.
Yeah, about.
There should be Advanced, then there's a tab that says Background, and then there's a tab that says Notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are missing.
On your character sheet? I can see them on your... Huh.
Check it out.
I see them on your character sheet. So maybe it's different for the GM. Because I know that you had made...
No, I know. Yeah.
They're there, you just cannot see them very well.
Oh, right, that's the problem. This has got that funky...
Yeah.
You, Japanese, Celtic, Salish, and Legalese.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they're up in here. Oh, they're in blue letters.
Yep.
Background, yeah, that's what it is. Notes. Yeah, okay, got it. Thanks. Yeah, that bar is like indecipherable.
I don't have any languages in here.
Well, you have the...
Languages.
Yeah,
Your
so you have
intelligence die.
Yeah, whatever your intelligence die is, cut in half. So if you have a D8, that would be 4 extra languages. If you have a D6, that would be 3 extra languages. And in the journal section, in the players section, there is a language list. Now, if there's like a whole big area, like where it says Celtic, you can specify that you know a specific type of the Celtic, but you understand all of that. I'm not gonna, like, say that you gotta learn Irish Gaelic and Scottish Gaelic separately. If you know, like, the basic, like, if you know Germanic, that'll cover the basic, all of the languages connected with it. So yeah, you don't have to get it done now, but I would appreciate in the next couple weeks, if you could take a look at the languages and figure out what languages you guys know, and I would appreciate it if you thought of like contacts, because each of you should have 2 contacts that you guys know that you can, I know a fixer, I know a talismonger, which is somebody who makes magical items. If you need a list of basic contacts, I can put that in your board as well, or I can send it to you, just ask me.
That would be appreciated.
Okay, because yeah, I know some of you guys are very well acquainted with Shadowrun, and some of you guys don't know it very well. I forget, I take Shadowrun for granted, I've been playing it since like 88.
I was 11.
Wasn't even born yet.
So, I will tell you this. Some missions you can get through like this with no blood on your hands. There will be other missions that through no fault of your own, you will get into a fight. I'm not going to say that. I mean, the gold standard of shadow running is getting in and out and nobody knows you were there. Okay? Sometimes it's going to get loud. Besides the fact that I know if we didn't have some fights, that Zeph would just go insane without being able to kill something. Yeah. I will say that the next adventure itself is going to be mostly role-playing and such like that, and then things will get much more serious the week after that.
Are we going 2 weeks?
Part of the reason that we went an hour earlier is most of the time that means Spider will only miss like the last half hour of the game instead of missing an hour and a half. So and especially with next week being mostly roleplay, if everybody is comfortable with playing next week and you guys don't have like a Christmas party or something to go to, I'm down to run.
No, I'm fine.
I'm good. I think I'm good.
Nothing like
I can next week, but I don't know when we're coming back.
okay. Well, I'm going to ask you a question real quick. Spider, since it is mostly a role-playing session next week, if you are not here and they play without you, would you be upset?
I believe. Oh well, yeah, just an hour and a half earlier or whatever. But I ended the game too, so.
Right. Well, that's what I'm.
At all if I'm not doing that.
Right. And that's that's the reasons that we went early was even on the weeks that you have the other games, you should still get most of this game in. I waited a week to start it because I didn't want you to miss any of the first week and the flavor of this first week. You know what I mean?
Right.
I hope you guys had fun. I hope the cyberpunk music that I was able to find wasn't too annoying.
Alright.
Well, that's what you do. Because I've gotten used to that because yours tends to like stop every now and then, so.
Alright.
Music has a volume knob on it, so. Yeah, and environmental stuff's always fun. But I didn't hear
That's because luckily my microphone's not good enough to catch me like, you know,